Hi, my positive peeps. It's your positivity princess here, Lori. I'm just here spreading happiness, positivity, and love. I love to share secrets of living your best life. So if you like what you hear, click that thumbs up button. It warms my heart. And if you want more videos all about the good things in life, click that subscribe button. The bell button will ensure that you don't miss any major nuggets of wisdom. Now that would be sad. So click it. Go now, please. Thanks. That sounded a little desperate. Wasn't my intention. Okay, so let's go. I want to talk about spirit guides. I just met my spirit guide. Her name is Catherine. The strange thing is that I just know her, everything about her, and she knows me. I waited a long time to find out who my spirit guide was. I always knew someone was out there listening to me, guiding me, reassuring me that everything will be okay. What is a spirit guide? Well, according to Gaia.com, guides are any spiritual being that help you at any time during your life for any length of time to become a better person. It's very vague, but I mean, it fits the definition. Guides may present themselves when you are in a stressful situation, or they could have been with you your entire life. Sylvia Brown was a world-renowned psychic, and she says that we all have a series of angels, guides, and other entities around us. I love the idea that we are never truly alone. A spirit guide is actually not an angel, according to Sylvia Brown. She says that they are an incarnate spirit. They have lived before, and they have wisdom, knowledge, and training. Okay, so she said her spirit guide trained for 700 years to be her spirit guide. The training they experience is to prepare them to support you in your life. When I was 22, a relationship I was in was falling apart before my very eyes. We'd been together for 8 years. I didn't know how to just be without him. He was at my parents' home that day. He was breaking up with me again. I was in a really bad place. I was literally curled up on the floor in fetal position, crying. He was done, and he left. I would normally have jumped up and ran out, beg him to come back, my usual go-to, which was sad. I would beg him to give me one last chance, I would change, etc. And as I lay there, I got very quiet and I heard a voice whisper in my ear, "Let him go." And then I knew it was right. I cried a little longer, but I really knew that I did not need to be with someone who brought out literally the worst in me, the saddest in me, the most pathetic side of me, really. So I was meditating a few weeks ago and I reached out to my spirit guide. I asked the universe to tell me what is the name of my spirit guide. I just needed to know once and for all. Promptly, I saw 3 images pop into my head. I saw my Aunt Kathy. I saw Catherine Zeta-Jones. This is not a joke. And I saw Catherine Manning from that popular channel, The Content Bug. It's about, growing your YouTube channel. It's really cool. I knew it. It's Catherine. I felt so happy and more complete, strangely. It may sound strange, but it's like finding someone you've been searching for your entire life. And knowing her name is like some kind of closure. Knowing her name is like having closure, like when someone... Okay, so it was about a month ago and I was driving at night. It was about a month ago and I was driving at night in the dark. It was cottage country and I was the only car on the road for a good 30 minutes. I was actually kind of scared as I had never driven this stretch on my own. It started to rain and pretty heavily. My visibility was reduced. It was bad. I called out to Catherine to help me. I didn't even think about it. I just called out to her. Not 2 seconds later, there was 2 car headlights coming up from behind me. One passed me and led the way from the front, and the other stayed behind me. I felt like I had my own angelic escort. It was really amazing. So how do you connect with your spirit guides? How do you know you have one? According to Gabby from gabbybernstein.com/spirit guides, some ways to know that your guides and angels exist can include but are not limited to. So number 1, there's seeing random sparks of light, usually from the corner of your eye. You've seen this before, when you see something and you look and it's gone. Number 2 is having an inner knowing that you're pretty sure about. So it's like that gut feeling. And to develop your third eye chakra and clear your third eye chakra and to develop more intuition will get you closer to that. Number 3, you may actually hear the sound of your guide's voice or even your own voice speaking a message from your guide. Okay, so like hearing actual, audible sounds and voices. Number 4, books can fall off the shelf. This is interesting because this is your guide literally begging you to look at some information that will help you. So a book will fall off the shelf, maybe even a particular page will open. Number 5, there's a method called free writing, where you let your guide literally channel themselves through you while holding a pencil. This can lead to some really interesting messages. You would do this after you meditate, okay? And I'll do another video on that because it's really cool. So don't be afraid to ask. Okay, in my life, I found that we have nothing to lose by asking, whether it's for a discount, a free sample, or an extension on an assignment. What have you got to lose? The same goes with communicating with your spirit guides. Your guides are all around you. Ask for guidance, ask for help, an answer to a question. Whatever you may need, when we forget that we can call on spirits for help to call on, we start to rely on our own strength. That's when fear sets in, or loneliness. Therefore, the first step is to get into the habit of asking your spirit guides for help. The more you ask, the more you receive, period. Think about all the things that you need help with. Maybe you need help conceiving, or making money, or healing a relationship that's struggling. Learning to connect with spirit guides is similar to learning anything new. You must invest time and effort into being open-minded and accessible to your guides. When you tune into the spirit realm, you may feel your energy shift. It's important to take time to ground yourself after. The more you talk to your spirit guides, the more you'll be able to easily connect and interpret these messages. As you ask for and surrender to divine guidance, miracles will occur more and more often. Just watch and get excited. It's really, really, really amazing. Okay, everyone, that's it. Sending love and light from Canada. Please comment below your experiences with your spirit guide, or even any questions that you may have. I would love to know what you're thinking. Take care, everyone. I love you guys. And be positive. Love you. Hello, my positive peeps. Hello, my positive peeps. It's your positivity princess here. So fake. And if you want more things, all about the good things of life, click that subscribe button. And be positive. And they're sick, and they finally get a diagnosis. Nothing's really better or different necessarily, but knowing the name is satisfying, and it's the closure. How do you know? Some ways to know that you're guide and ain't. Some ways to know that you're. I know.